Libra. This is your Tarot forecast for November 2015. And I know a lot of you have questions about what's going on in your life. How are things going to open up and expand? And so I've created a great tool for you. I'm going to be speaking about it here towards the end. So you want to follow through to hear exactly what tool I've created for you that you can use anytime, anywhere, whenever needed. I am so excited to launch this, and I'm so excited to see what you think, and I trust you'll come to love it. I'm sensing that there might be, for quite a few of you, new beginnings. All right, you're starting off here with the feeling of that Saturn might just have left a gift for you on its doorstep as it left your second house, where it's been holding your financial situation here, but now releasing it, letting it go. Because why? Here in the Tarot, it's showing that there is an increase of money coming in your way, which I'm really happy to see for you, because I can see how you've really been working hard and giving it your all here over time. So October is opening up this door for a few of you. Rest of you will be coming in probably now in the coming month. But here in November, I feel now that there is more motion. I see activity around you, and where you're going to be able to bring a little bit more of that security into the home area. Now, there's a few things that seems to be earmarked for you that you might seem to be desiring to upgrade or repair, and it goes again in towards the home. And this is happy expenses. It looks like there might have been things that you've been wanting to do for a while, but been putting it off until you've come into a better flow of financial income. So this is definitely putting you back on the path here of being able to look ahead, make your plans, and now them not just being plans as in dreams, but plans as in action. I'm also sensing here that November for you is going to open up another door. Now, this has to do with getting out and about a little bit more. There might even be a short trip or two coming in, or making at least plans for it, as far as I can see. But it's also in the area of communication and how you're communicating with those around you. There is a potential of expanding this area where you're going to be more so the go-to person, needing your attention or your feedback. And so it's like you're being put upon this, I won't say pedestal, but you're put upon this place where you're being watched in a good way. This could be your team counting on you to really now manifest those things that you're so excellent about doing. So there's a little pressure, but it's good pressure. It's not negative pressure. I feel there's excitement here, Libra, for you, as you are now expanding your own foundations. So in that, I'm seeing that there's a great flow between your inner self and now your outer self. You're coming into balance, and that is the key word of your sign. So nobody could be happier than you to have that up and running. There might be a little less time to do certain things, but then again, everything is a trade-off, and isn't that the truth? So, it's all about picking your priorities right now, and I see the flow is good. Now, there is a male that you'll be either hearing about or thinking about. This is a male that actually is wanting to probably try to get ahead. And I'm feeling that he's been trying, and yet it's like his hands are tied, not due to him personally. It's not like he's procrastinating or not doing what he needs to do. But there seems to be some external situations around this male. And so there's been 2 or 3 attempts for him to try to now move forward. And I see you not just hearing about it, you may be speaking with him and sharing your good insights and your good advice with this person. There is children in the picture here for you, Libra, and children this month. I'm feeling there is something being looked into that what should I say, oversight that you're getting is really getting the underlying emotion of what's going on there. So there might be more expressed in this area that will allow you to go in and balance and tweak these things, and really work on a good solid foundation for them and with them. And so there might even be a new thing or new propositions, or could be new activities. That's probably the better word. New activities that can start up here, maybe hobbies or something. And guiding them into this direction, I feel, can be very positive for them, because why? They're going to be able to develop more of their own talents and skills as well. So we're going to focus and shift gears, looking at relationships this month. And Libra, for you, there is strength. There is your foundation of what you have built over time, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So the thing I see is now coming together, and your heart is really open here this month. There is strength around it, and I see that the partner in your life is there. There is a unity, a togetherness, a joy that is balancing here this month. And I see that your partner is also being very supportive of what it is you're doing and what it is you're working towards. So great balance here in November. I also see that there's a female showing up for you that can be highlighted here one way or another, but it feels like it has to do with the area of mutual funds or resources, not necessarily money that has to do with your income. That is a different sector for you here, but she might be able to look over what it is you have or what you're getting, as if she can be balancing something. Maybe it could be like a bookkeeper or someone that can give you some advice on setting up something new. But here we see you, two things coming up that you are really going to take the reins of, and some of it has to do with your past, and some of it has to do with what you're implementing as far as new here in November. And one of it is your career. I feel it's up and running. We've already mentioned that. So either by new job, or it could be by a promotion. But whatever the deal is for you, somehow the past is tying in here. But that could just be you now implementing the thoughts, the hopes, the navigation that you've been navigating by, coming into the picture too, and now intermingling, should I say, and meshing with what is actually truly taking place here in November. Regardless of however that is or works for you, I see you feeling that you're in charge. Once again, taking the reins. That, if you have noticed, have come up several times in this one reading alone. So there is a gathering of thoughts. It's putting away certain things. I feel, too, that there is a male around you who is supercharged, very foresighted. This is a man who pretty much is a doer, not a procrastinator. And he seems to hold a certain vision, and you can come in communication with this male. It's as if he's wanting to expand upon his platform, building his structures, his values. I feel this is a person that can pop up in your areas of acquaintances or friends. It might even be clients. But this person here, he's making a shift. And then in collaboration here with you, I'm feeling that together you can really work upon growing and expanding this person's foundation. And then coming towards the end of the month, it's busy, but it's good busyness. You're to and fro, back and forth. And I mean, whatever these new energies are for you here this month, I feel that it's even working in your subconsciousness as you're sleeping. Because why? As I'm seeing you're coming in here towards the end of November, it's like you're just feeling that all the gods are on your side, all the angels being on your side. There's so many things opening up in your mind and your conscious day-to-day life that it's spilling over into your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, you can come to download a whole lot of insight and information there too. And so as we're transiting into December, well, I feel when you have looked back at November, well, you know what? There's so many gifts that you feel have been bestowed upon you that it could even behoove you to go back and re-listen to November when you get to the end of the month or listening into your December scope. Why? Well, because when we listen early, we listen with curious ears, and then we forget what it said. But when we come in through mid-month or the end of the month and we re-listen, this is when we can see how things have really come together, how we saw it, and that validates you, validates how the reading fits for you. But here you are, you're up and running, and you're getting some extra money, whether a bonus or whatnot, coming in to end of the month or switching over into December. So I have a new channel, and it is called Pick 3 Cards. You can find it on YouTube, or you can also find it on my website anytime, also called pick3cards.com. So the thing is, you hold a question in your mind, you go pick 3 cards, and then you listen to the answer. Here's a little test so you can see what you can expect. And then afterwards, I'll put up the link. You go straight there and start asking your questions and see what answers you're going to get back. Now, here we have somebody who exudes power and intelligence. This is a man that we all look up to. We respect him. He's got integrity. He has lived up to his higher potential. And this is a man above all men, all the other kings in the zodiac. And it is because he lives true and authentic to his heart. He follows the guidelines of foundation in life for good rules, good integrity. It's definitely somebody that you can trust. If this man has showed up for you now in your question, you may expect this type of a person now to show up around you here in the very near future that will be supportive to you. It could be a father figure, it could be a boss, or somebody that you look up to and respect. It might be a soulmate that comes in, and in that case, you will come to see in this persona that he reflects many of the facets of the diamond, meaning that you can come to recognize certain traits from the men that you have met along your path, and so you will feel very safe, very comfortable with him. And normally, well, it is definitely somebody that you can tie very, very good liaisons with.